Hello folks, welcome to my next illustration project. This assignment is to create a poster for Billy Strings, a incredible bluegrass musician and a singer-songwriter. So I was very excited to do this design, and this particular show is in Atlanta, which is where I live. So it's perfect. I'm very gonna enjoy this one. And it involves the devil head. So I think I sent them in 7 or 8 concept sketches that were vastly different, and we kind of landed on this one. It makes a lot of sense to me. I was inspired by some of the bluegrass imagery even in the standard bluegrass songs. A lot of them focused on hell or Satan or good and evil. So and then Billy has a song called Hellbender, and there's another one, Fire on My Tongue. So I thought this was a great opportunity to kind of focus on that. And also, of course, Devil Went Down to Georgia is another reference that kind of makes sense for a Georgia show. So that's one of the influences. Another influence for this sketch is based around the eyes, which are kind of hypnotic. And Billy has a song called Highway. He does a song called Highway Hypnosis. And I think that kind of relates to this pretty well. And also there's a famous restaurant here in Atlanta called the Vortex, which is the entrance to the place is this big giant skull head. And it has these red lit up eyes, just like this, the spiral. So that really I think it gives a nod to that as well, for this specific venue location in Atlanta. So this is the sketch, and I have my reference over here, which you can see a funhouse. I actually stumbled across this funhouse years ago, and I've saved the image for the right time to use it, and this will be a perfect time to use it, obviously. And I also pulled a lot of reference from amusement park buildings and structures and rides. I pulled some crazy characters, clowns, and just weird monkey down here. And I think I'm gonna maybe incorporate some Victorian house architecture to reflect some of the neighborhood Victorian house that is featured in this local neighborhood called Inman Park here in Atlanta, which has these beautiful, amazing Victorian houses in it. So, and I love all that stuff. So I'm gonna use that as inspiration as well. And right now, at this point, this is really just a rough concept sketch. I indicated that I wanted some architectural, some buildings and some structures behind the big devil head. So I think that I'll switch most of this out to be something a little more strange, a little more specific, and not so generic in the final piece. But so I put all the reference over here, and then my next stage is I'll take this and then I'll bump back as I standardly do. I bump back this to a real light opacity. And my next stage is I'll go to the next layer, like I have in past process videos, and I'll catch you in a little bit here, and we'll go over. We'll just kind of start sketching some more and adding some detail and adjusting some of the composition parts to this design. All right, see you soon.